Alright guys, Supreme Kami here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get your unit up to level 100. So as of today, September 21st, we have actually gotten the update to get from level 90 to level 100. So that one is going to be requiring another material, so that is going to be the uncap fifth material. So as far as this video, I am going to be doing like another overview of like how to get everything, because the last time I only covered how to uncap for the first time, so that is, jumping level from level 15 to 30. As far as this video, I'm going to be talking about, how to get to, since I did do the first uncap video, so not really going to be talking about that. So that one's pretty much once you start hitting or after you finish the directory 2, and then 3 and 4, that is going to be pretty much the time where you'll be able to get some of your other material. Because as you guys can see that as for the level requirement, they do jump, right? So you get from 18, 20, 30, yeah, so they do kind of jump here and there. So from directory 3 to directory 4, that is going to be the first time where you'll be able to get some of your first uncap material. And then after that, after you get from directory 5, so directory 5 to directory 7, as far as like if you progressively play the game, because I'm pretty sure you guys should still, like, if you go for the timeline, you should still be playing the easy slash the normal. And then once you beat this, right, so starting from directory 5 to directory 7, that is going to be the point where you'll be able to unlock your second uncap material. And then after that, from second uncap, that is pretty much going to allow you to unlock from level 30 all the way to level 50. Because if you guys do see the final boss, this one, the directory 7F, you guys can see that as far as, let's say, the recommended level has to be 50. So that is pretty much, your unit is pretty much peak performance in terms of, let's say, some of your material, it should be peak performance and stuff. Then after that, that is going to be where you'll be able to unlock your third uncap. As far as third uncap, they are pretty much going to be recycling through the event. What I mean by that, you guys pretty much just play the directory 1 again. So at this point in time, everything from directory 1 to 7, all the hard mode is unlocked. That is going to be the point where you'll be able to unlock your third uncap. So that is allowing you to reach from, let's say, the level 50 all the way to level 80. Because if you guys do start from the very first one, the directory 1A, you guys can see that as far as, let's say, looking at it at the hard mode, they are going to be starting out at level 50, so pretty much like a reset if you're looking at the level per base right there. So yeah, all the way to directory 7, the final stage, that is going to be requiring a level 80, so it's pretty much like a repeat itself. But in terms of this one specifically, yes, you'll be able to get your third uncap, for example. And then as far as trying to get your fourth uncap, this is where you have to play. So as far as getting the fourth uncap material, you have to completely beat the game in terms of the normal and hard. So every one of these over here, you have to have double the gold star here. So everything has to be unlocked, but not the chaos. The chaos mission does not have to be completed, but the break entry has to be completed in order for you guys to go ahead and unlock some additional mission. And then as far as getting the fourth uncap, these are pretty much going to be some ways to get it. It's going to be under the EX1, 2, and 3. So this is going to be the first time where, in terms of the, going, chronological order, that is going to be the first time you'll be able to unlock that. And then as far as the fifth uncap, we just actually got this today. We have the directory EX2A, 2B, and then 2C. So this is going to be the latest stage, and these are, you can say, they are some quote-unquote hard content we have currently. And yeah, so that's pretty much how you can get some, of your uncap material. As far as, let's say, oh, if you jump from section to section, or you're not going to be able to get, let's say, some previous uncap material, that is not true. If you play in this one, for example, you still be able to get some of your first uncap material, second uncap material, third uncap material, and obviously fourth and fifth. So so once you guys do get to, like, let's say the latter half of the let's say directory or the missions and stuff, you will still be able to get some of the earlier materials. So there's definitely no need to worry about that. But for those of you guys that are like, you guys bought the DLC and you want to, instantly get that jump play these, the DLC 1A and 1B. As far as, let's say, when we are getting the directory or the DLC 2 and B, there's no announcement as far as the actual date, so we still gotta wait for them, for example. But if you guys do play these two specifically, especially the hard version of it, you guys will be able to bypass the main story, so you don't have to pretty much play all of it to unlock the EX mission 1 to 2. So play this one, and then you guys will be able to get some of your fourth uncap material as well. So those are pretty much some methods you want to be doing it, but obviously the correct way to do it is actually to complete everything over on the main game aspect of it, then going back to playing the EX1 and then EX2 right there. So let's actually now talk about, as far as from level 80 to 100, how much of an increase is it? Because we used to run from like 50 to 80, so that's like a 30 level increase. So in terms of increment of 10 to 10, 80 to 90 and then 90 to 100, how much of it changes it, and then is it really worth grinding out those let's say materials? So let's actually jump into a unit that I have at base level 1, and then we'll see how far it'll go. Alright, so we are looking over here at my trusty High New Gundam with scan. So this is pretty much like my prime example, because this is like a unit that I have been working on. So as far as the capital requirement to upgrade everything to level 1 to 100, you are going to be needing a whopping 64.5 million. That's right, folks, 60.5. And obviously, if you do go up in terms of those harder content, you will definitely get more capital. There's definitely going to be more ways to leeways, especially if you use F91 to duplicate whatever capital you're dropping. So there's definitely ways to get more. But this is what we are looking at as far as base level 1. I'm gonna click F real quick, or actually gonna click on R. No, should be G. Bam. So as far as from 1 to level 100, we are getting an increase of this over here. So as far as the range attack for this one, is almost nearly 800, but not really there yet. But this is a pretty big increase, for example. But let me actually give you guys a good example from level 80 to 100. As far as from level 80 to 100, so these are going to be the stat discrepancy. If we're talking about, oh, should I really get everything up to level 100? The answer is 100% yes. Especially this one is a sharpshooter, so you guys can see that the shot attack did raise by 60. Yeah, that is that is definitely a substantial amount if you compare, or if you talk about the fact that you are going to be doing some part equipment that allow you to percentage boosting. So the higher your base is, just the better your all-around performance is. So yes, definitely upgraded. As far as, let's say, some of your department, boosting is not really that big of boosting is a great factor, but only increment of a 10 is not like groundbreaking. Mainly, it's obviously not going to be one aspect you'll be using mainly for the High New Gundam, so that part of it doesn't really matter. Armor for this one, you do get roughly about an increase of nearly 300, so that is actually quite good. So that's why if you guys do want to do a leeway, definitely do play the DLC first. If you guys do not have every one of those hard mode unlocked, because you guys do have to beat everything in the main game first, except for chaos missions, to pretty much unlock, let's say, the EX1 and 2. So that's why if you guys can, or if you guys feel like, oh, I want to be stronger first, then go back into it, play the DLC. Or if you guys don't have the DLC, just play the traditional way, and then you guys should be able to unlock everything all the way up to level 100. So that being said, that is going to be pretty much it with this video. Just gonna be a quick one, just talking about the overall, from level 1 to 100, what we are talking about as far as capital, and then how's the stat looking at. So yeah, with that being said, that's gonna be pretty much it, and then I will be catching you all on the next one.